What's up everyone, I'm Twisted. Today we just got the season cinematic for the final season of 2025, though unlike the previous cinematics this one is pretty damn short. But as far as I know this is indeed the cinematic and not just a teaser. Before getting into it, let's first recap where we are in the story. So Shen arrived in Ionia, and at some point during his stay, the Shrine of Twilight returned from the spirit realm due to the wild bloom. Alongside it came Yunara and a bunch of Atakhan. Shen and Yunara fought the demons, but this was just a distraction. While they were fighting, we see Atakhan pass by, and we know that the demon was headed toward the temple thanks to this post made by the Brazilian League account. Now, in this new cinematic we're seeing a twisted vision, not something that's real. As we'll see, this was likely a vision inflicted by LeBlanc onto Shen. I'll also explain why I think she did this in a second. This vision depicts the Demacian throne in ruins, destroyed by Darkin corrupted versions of Garen and Jarvan. We saw these already as skins, and their bios are also in line with this being a dark vision and not real. Also, these are champions corrupted by the Darkin Glaive. They are pawns, not hosts. Their eyes even match the color of the Darkin eye that was found in the files. The settings and characters were obviously chosen because of their proximity to Shen. This is supposed to be his nightmare after all, as is confirmed at the end of the cinematic. We can spot a dead Silverwing, and we also see the crown of likely Jarvan III falling and being shattered. A reminder that this is taking place before his death, if that's even canon anymore. Anyway, fun fact, this is the second Demacian crown designed by Fortiche, as we also see one in Arcane. We know this vision is LeBlanc's doing because, well, who else would it be besides her, but in case you want proof, here we can spot her eyes. During this short cinematic we also see this tree, and the Darkin Glaive stuck on it. I believe this is what's inside the Temple of Twilight. This is what Atakhan and LeBlanc are after. This is what Yunara was guarding in the spirit realm. In her comic we see her commune with the Darkin, the shape resembling a giant version of the tip of his spear. I believe this difference might be because Yunara's comic is not what actually happened. It's a myth, a story inside the universe. A tale passed down that has some truth to it, but is not 100% accurate. Reality might have looked more like this. Throughout the cinematic we see this dark substance swallow the tree, and we also see it in the Demacian throne. We've seen this before in a Dark Gambit, and thus we know this is Atakhan's doing. It's possible that the parts where it reaches the tree are actually happening, and not just part of the vision. Not just a dark metaphor for Atakhan reaching the glaive. Speaking of which, the demon has reached the glaive. We even see it grabbing it. This explains the new Atakhan model on the Summoner's Rift. It seems that for now, Atakhan is going to wield the Darkin, though I believe this will only be temporary. While this is just a vision and will most likely never happen, there's a reason LeBlanc is showing this to Shen. She wants to scare him. She's showing him what will happen if Atakhan takes over the Darkin or if the Darkin itself is freed, though the first option makes more sense. And why scare him? Well, we know LeBlanc lost the guy she wanted to use as a host, so it wouldn't surprise me if now she wants to use Shen as the host of the Glaive instead. Why Shen in specific, I do not know, but at least it would explain his presence in the story. She wants to scare him enough to grab the weapon himself. Now, like all of LeBlanc's plans, I do not think she'll succeed. Shen will not become the host. We do know that a Kinku-themed skin is coming for Shen, so even if he does wield the weapon, it won't be for long. And as you might already know, I believe the Glaive will be the third and last champion of 2025, so it doesn't make sense for Shen to be the host anyway. To end this video, I just wanna shout out the theory that the Darkin Glaive killed Zhao. We still don't know how Atakhan knew about the weapon and its location. And for now, it being somehow tied to Zhao's death makes the most sense to me. And that's it. It was indeed a very short cinematic. Not a teaser, but mostly just teasing what's to come. Did I miss anything? Let me know down below. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's free and you can always change your mind later. I'm Twisted and I'll see you guys in the next video.